up, Drama Alert Nation? It is your boy Fiasco. Let's get right into the news! That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Drama Alert is back and better than ever, and after the news this morning, I couldn't help but bring this Drama Alert to you guys. Silly season has been going absolutely nuts lately, and we have some big news. This just in from Roush Fenway Racing. Chris Buescher to take the wheel of Roush Fenway's number 17 in 2020. Team to part ways with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Now this is coming off as a massive shock to the entire NASCAR community, and I will tell you guys why. Now first off, back in August 1st, 2019, not even 2 months ago, Roush Fenway Racing said this. Now, not even 2 months ago, NASCAR tweeted that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is set with Roush Fenway Racing through 2021. Now, I'm pretty sure we could add that tweet to the list of tweets that really didn't age that well. And a part of this news that makes this so shocking for NASCAR fans in general is because Roush has a history of keeping drivers in his team that have no business being there, most recently Trevor Bayne with the number 6 car. And with this news that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was going to stay with Roush through 2021, for that to be totally erased less than 2 months later, that says a lot. Now, I think the straw that broke the camel's back was the fact that last weekend at Richmond, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. spun out Martin Truex Jr. while he was leading the race. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was on new tires and he was trying to get his lap back, and he wound up locking up the left front, and then he just slid right up into Martin Truex Jr., spinning him out. And of course that didn't matter because Truex won the race anyways. But the fact that Stenhouse even did that to begin with, and he's had a history of being overly aggressive, not finishing his races, and causing a lot of issues in the garage, it was only a matter of time before Roush Fenway Racing gave him the boot. I think we could all agree that it was going to be a matter of time before Stenhouse was out of that 17 car. I just think that none of us thought that it was going to come this soon. Now with that news out of the way, let me go over the stats as to why Roush Fenway Racing might think that Chris Buescher is a better option for the 17 car than Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Now if you guys don't know, I'm an absolute math nerd. I love looking at stats. I love looking at the numbers. So I'm going to tell you guys Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s full-time stats, excluding 2011 and 2012 because he wrote part-time schedules those years. So in almost 7 full seasons of Cup competition, and that includes this year, keep that in mind, he has 243 starts, 2 wins, 15 top 5s, and only 33 top 10s. And the fact that he only has 33 top 10s and 243 starts full time, that only makes a 13% top 10 percentage. Throughout his entire career in Cup, he's had an average finish of 20.4, with his best being an average finish of 17.1 in 2017. Now here's a little fun fact for you guys. When Ricky Stenhouse Jr. won his first championship in the Xfinity Series in 2011, he led 541 laps. That is more laps led than he's had in his entire Cup Series career, bro. His entire career, he's only led 308 laps in Cup. Are you serious? Now, of course, you have to play in the factor that he was in a very good car when he was in the Xfinity Series, and when he moved up the Cup, Roush Fenway Racing was pretty mediocre. But still, only 308 laps led in almost 7 full seasons of competition, bro. It was obvious that something had to be done about this, and Roush Fenway Racing decided that today was that day. Here's another fun fact for you guys. Ryan Newman went to Roush this year. This year so far, he already has 11 top 10s. In Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s entire Cup career, he has 33. So in just 1 year with Roush, Ryan Newman already has a third of the top 10s that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has achieved in 7 seasons of Cup. Now the fact that that whole debacle happened at Richmond, and the fact that Ryan Newman has been so consistent this year in that 6 car, those are just a few of the many reasons why Ricky Stenhouse Jr. just wasn't fit to drive that 17 car anymore. Now on the flip side, let's look at Chris Buescher's stats. Now I'm going to be going over Chris Buescher's full-time stats, so that excludes 2015, so 2016 and forward. He has 136 starts, 1 win, 4 top 5s, and 12 top 10s, which makes an 8.8 top 10 percentage, which isn't awful considering the fact that he is not in a great car. He's in JTG Daughtry Racing, so every single time he gets a top 10, that is an achievement for that team. That's absolutely insane. Now his entire career he's had an average finish of 22.0, and considering the fact that that's right behind Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and he is in a far inferior car, it's obvious there's talent behind that wheel, man. And his best average finish so far has been this year with a 17.6, and that is better than Ricky Stenhouse's average finish, which is only a 20.9. Buescher's average finish almost mirrors Stenhouse's best average finish in 2017. So what do you guys think about this move? Chris Buescher moving over to Roush Fenway Racing and Stenhouse Jr. getting the boot. I know a lot of you guys probably agree with this decision. I do as well. I think it's an absolute power move. The fact that Chris Buescher is almost mirroring Stenhouse's stats in a far inferior car, I can't wait to see how the 17 does next year. I think it's going to be very exciting to watch. And now we have to answer this question. Where does Ricky Stenhouse Jr. go from here? I don't think he's going to hit the unemployment line because he has a lot of Cup experience. Even though that he hasn't done that well, he still brings some veteran experience to maybe an upcoming team or somebody that's not as well funded. I don't see Ricky Stenhouse Jr. getting a ride in a top tier team because of how much problems that he's caused other teams in the past. But maybe a smaller tier team will pick him up. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go into the 37. But let me know in the comment section where you guys think Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is going to go from here. I don't think he's going to hit the unemployment line. I think he's just going to go to a lower tier team and try to help them, bring it up the best he can. Now I wanted to end this drama alert off with a question. Do you guys think that Martin Truex Jr. is going to get 3 in a row this weekend at the Roval? Now we all remember who won last year, Ryan Blaney, but we also remember who was leading that race going into the final chicane, Martin Truex Jr. Truex is on absolute fire right now. I don't think anything's going to stop him. I would not be surprised to see him absolutely sweep this round of the playoffs, get another win at the Roval. But let me know what you guys think. Who's going to take it home at the Roval? Do you think Truex is going to get 3 in a row? Do you think it's going to be an underdog that punches his ticket into the next round? Let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to try to do these much more consistently. I say that every time and I never do it, but I will do my best. I love doing these, and I hope you guys enjoy them as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.